Yo, what is up, everybody? So today I thought I'd try and make a video, see how it goes. What we want to do is cover the absolute basics that I think people should know and should do for starting Unite. What I'm gonna do is hop into a couple ranked games. This is my son's account, so we're not going to be jumping into master games, just so I can hopefully show a bit more in depth as to like the basics of what we do, and I guess more so the understanding of the game, instead of just, hey, I'm just gonna jump in and see what happens, So let's try and get into a ranked game and see what we can do. I'm gonna be trying to cover the initial setup of the game, how you should be trying to progress through each stage. You're trying to shoot a YouTube video. Guess there's no games anymore. Alright, looks like we have found ourselves a match. Alright, so this again kind of looks like a bot game, which is kind of good. It'll give us a good demo. We're going to go top lane with our ninja boy. That's a big thing. Call your lane. Press ZL, check your held items, check your battle items, and call your lane. It's the first thing you need to do before you even get into the game, to make sure that everyone knows where they're going. You know, if you need to be a jungler or not, which last game nobody did. So we'll see what happens now. I've gone an attacker just to make sure if nobody goes jungle, I can do it. Hopefully the Talonflame goes jungle. Otherwise, we'll just have to see what happens. Alright, so they've only got a support. They don't have a defender. We got two supports. Alright, let's go. Alright, so first thing you want to do, it is a bot match. See the delay then? That's good. So whatever lane you've called, you want to go straight up. Take all the APOMs. When you're at this beginning level, like, you just want to get the APOMs. That's it. You don't care about the rest of it. Just grab APOMs. As soon as you've got those initial APOMs, go straight to this middle crab. This middle corefish, that gives you that little bit of extra XP, and if you get that as well as everything on your side, hopefully you will be ahead level wise of your teammate. I mean, not your team. What are you saying, Scotty? You'll be ahead level wise over your enemy. So that's what you want. I mean, this game is like pretty much any other MOBA ever. You want to be a higher level than the enemy, because higher level means higher chance of survival in a team battle. So again, the bees are a neutral group, so you want to be onto those bees and get more than the enemy, just because the more XP you get, obviously the further ahead you get, the more likely you are to and you get out. So another thing, when you die, you lose XP. So you're not gaining XP for that time, because there is an amount of neutral XP that goes to you every time constantly. There's a small amount of XP. If you're dead, you're not getting that XP. Not only that, your enemy got XP for killing you, so now not only are they ahead because they killed you, you're not getting XP to be able to keep up. So what you want to do is only really push if you have to, or not if you have to, if you have a great advantage. So just then I had two enemies. They're about the same level as me. They're only a level below, but there's two of them, so I'm just not gonna push that. This Pikachu keeps pushing me. Let's try and get this Scorbunny, because he pushed too far forward. As long as the Pikachu stays out, we should get it. Okay, so we did. We want to just try and take these as well. Greninja's really good for, you know, the steals and whatnot, because you can chuck down a double team and they target the double team instead of you. So, you know what, let's just try and score. I think we have Score Shield. Doesn't matter, there's... Oh, we're dead here. We're dead here. Oh, why are you going back? Oh my goodness. So, just as well, I have auto attack turned off. So, I have no idea why it went back to try and fight then. That was really great. Alright, so everyone's left the Dreadnought. We're about to lose Rotom. No, we're not, because it's a bot match. Hey. Alright. We're going to push Rotom in. Get the score on it. Let's go. Alright, so we're seeing a lot of problems down bottom. They haven't been scoring, but it looks like we should probably help them out. So what we're going to do, because we are a little bit selfish and we know it's a bot match, we're going to take that farm. Again, you want to just make sure you're as high level as possible so that you can beat your enemies one-on-one. Okay, so they got Dreadnought, which means they do have a shield now. If possible, you don't want to fight them while they've got the shield. So I'm fine to do it right now because I know I have the double team. I also have my ult, and I also have I also have my eject button up. So I know I'm pretty safe-ish. Let's just try and take all these now. We'll get the Cinderace, and we'll definitely get this Eldegoss. So I keep forgetting this is hold on this account. Because there's a bunch of us, we'll take this Machamp as well. Now, because we just came down to help out bottom lane, we're going to straight go back up top. Get as much farm as we can on the way. Getting that farm may take extra time. They did score. That's not great, but we just need to capitalize now. See this Pikachu? This Pikachu's going to die because there's no reason it should have been pushing at that low HP. Because I have 2 levels on that Eldegoss as well, I was never going to not try and kill that. So we'll burn through Rotom here. We'll try and make sure it goes in. Just try and fight off any enemies on the way. And then we'll go straight down bottom, try and help get that Dreadnought. We won't worry about the farm on the way through. And even though I am ahead level-wise, I want to make sure the enemy can't get back up. Let's get that Absol. I didn't realize its health. Alright. we want to ult this. Oh, the Machamp got it. That's not great. Because they got the shields, even though we could probably beat them normally, we don't want to try. The Pikachu is low health. Got to take advantage and capitalize. See, and this is the thing. If you're one-on-one, don't want to try and fight. If you're one-on-two, obviously, don't fight either. But the biggest thing is, if you ever come up to an enemy, there's two of you, one of them, it's probably a good time to just try and take them out. Even this is probably something we shouldn't be doing. You want to make sure you're not taking any risks that you don't need to. Because I'm low, I'm going to go back first. It is a bot match, so they won't really be going for Zapdos. So what I want to do here, wow, I was wrong. I want to take out as many of the enemy we can. We don't want to really go for Zapdos, not yet anyway. What you want to do is take out as many enemy characters as you can. See, now I'm dead. No one has come to aid me, so we are probably going to die here. And that's not great. It does mean they have free reign onto... But it looks like my team was scoring. Again, not great. You would definitely prefer to go Zapdos. I'll probably run maybe 2-3 games just to give you like an understanding of some of the rougher issues that you can have. Because this is a bot match, everything went fairly smooth. There's a high chance that I'm going to get into the pit, have enough time to just... Oh no, I did not. Oh, that's not great either. So we're probably going to lose this one now. We should not have engaged. Unless they're all going to die, we're going to keep the score, which we probably are. So we did okay on that one. Alrighty, so we're hopping into our second game here. Alright, so we've got a speedster, 2 all-rounders, and an attacker. So, okay, the Talonflame is called Jungle, which is actually great for us. It hopefully means that we definitely have a jungler. Both all-rounders going bottom doesn't make me feel great. Again, please select your lane. I'm really happy that everyone in this game has. What defenders do we even have? Okay, we got a Slowbro and a Blastoise. Because I like Eldegoss, that's what we're going to stay with. Probably could have gone something else, like a Blastoise maybe. Actually, the Slowbro next to a Venusaur would be great. Just hold the enemy while the Venusaur just melts them. But it doesn't matter. That Venusaur will heal a lot with our help as well. So let's start the second one. Alright, so again, go your lane, get the Apoms, trying to get up as fast as you can. I do always attempt to either let my teammate get the double hit on those 2 APOM or try and get it myself, just to try and guarantee that we won't be falling too far behind by having to go back and try and get that APOM. So it looks like our team has kind of got the jump on the enemy here. I can heal the... Oh, okay, so we want to get out of there. They've got their jungler there as well. Okay, so here's another thing. If there's 2 of you and 3 of the enemy, you need to know when you're gonna lose. If you're going to lose, it's better for no one to die, obviously. But if one person isn't pulling out, like you definitely should, you can't just stay there to support them. You need to get out as well, because if you don't get out, then the enemy gains 2 lots of XP from getting kills, and now you have 2 of your team not scoring XP. So you just kind of want to self-preserve yourself. I wanted to say you need to give yourself some self-preservation, but I just kind of stuffed it up. But like, yeah, it's the longer you stay alive, the more XP you're getting. If you're dead, you're not getting XP. It's as simple as that. Stay alive, don't die. It's not complex, yet a lot of people are still finding it difficult to comprehend. Okay, so here I don't have enough. I didn't realize Serena was going to be coming. We're not going to make it out, because for some reason they have 4 characters up top. So if you see that and you're in the bottom lane, you need to capitalize on that as much as possible. So you've seen 4 characters up top. Go and score. Go and take that last character on, if they're even there, and go score as much as you can. So I have a feeling they're going to be, yeah, all over the Rotom then. Oh, that would have been funny if I got that then. See, this Ivysaur right now, oh, I didn't know our Talonflame was there, but it's very silly. You shouldn't be engaging like we are now. I think we got very lucky to get through that then, but normally don't push up like that. If they've got Rotom, you stay very close to your goal, if not on your goal, and all you do is try and protect your goal from that Rotom crashing. See, this Serena is following me back to base. That's there we go. If it gets me back to base, it's probably one of the silliest things it can do, because now I have the advantage of constantly gaining health while it's trying to knock me out. So the Serena's back again. It's obviously wanting to score here. And due to my team falling back in on me, I'm going to push with them. We're going to try and... This Sylveon's down bottom. Venusaur ulted. We need to try and capitalize on that ult. Alright, so the Charmeleon got that anyway. That's not great, but it was enough to make it bail out, which is, you know, it's kind of what we want. We all managed to score there. So, I mean, the Venusaur really shouldn't be pushing. It's going to die here. Like, it doesn't matter how much I heal it. It was always going to die there. The Talonflame also should leave. I mean, I got this Pikachu on me, but because we know how to deal with the Talonflame, we're going to be fine here. If a Talonflame uses Fly, you just flash out of it, or use an ability that'll get you out of its radius for that attack. As long as you're not there, it's not doing damage, and you don't care. You really don't. Alright, so now what we're going to do, hopefully our team don't push up. We're going to fight them on base. Okay, we've had a couple ults then. That's not good. I'm going to die due to that ult, and it's going to crash. So, they were just better then. The Talonflame did a really good ult. Try and push us off the base. And it worked, obviously. I'd say we're definitely behind at the moment. I didn't 100% check. I've turned the announcer off as well, because the announcer is like one of the biggest triggers for me getting tilted. Hearing that announcer tell you that you're not doing very well kind of irks me. Alright, so our Talonflame's there. Do we don't risk an ult here. Let's give this Charizard a Leaf Tornado so it can potentially get out from being silly and pushing for no reason. No, instead it's going to continue to push on that Talonflame. There's a pretty good chance it dies there to the Talonflame. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. Look at it. Oh, the Venusaur got wrecked on top lane. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to try and have to fight on base here. They did just get a score on base, which means that even if we get rid of all their bases, we can't be certain that we're ahead. Got 25 seconds to zap. You kind of want to make sure you're as high leveled as possible before you go into the zap fight. Make sure you got your health, and probably about 15 seconds normally start heading in. Just try and make sure you're all prepared, ready for the fight, because at the end of the day, most of this game is preparing for Zapdos. Like, you're just going to spend an abundance of time preparing for Zapdos. And then once that happens, I mean, look here, we're probably going to lose now. Guaranteed loss, I think. I don't think we can. Oh my goodness. So it looks like the Aegislash stole the Zapdos. We definitely, I think, are behind. We need to capitalize on this fact right now. Okay, so then what we need to do is try and get back as fast as possible. Because once you've scored and once you've got Zapdos, the last thing you want is to then proceed to lose off of the fact that you didn't defend your goal points after Zap. Okay, so they've got all the goals. Oh, Venusaur just scored 100 on goal. That's cool. Charizard just scored. Okay, so we can see that there's only one left. The others, I guess we're not too worried about. They're going to be trying to stop whoever's already on goal, which, I mean, it can work, but at the same time it may not. Because if they've already scored on goal, you're not really worried about them scoring again, right? But if you sit there and then after they've scored, you fight them, if they manage to kill you, they then pick up the points you had and score again, right? So what you'd want to be doing, jumping over them and trying to go score yourselves. Again, as much as this game is about, you know, defending and whatever else, those first 8 minutes are just for preparing for Zapdos. try not to take any non-essential risks. Just make sure you're leveling up, getting your farm, capitalizing on enemy mistakes, and yeah, as long as you do most of that, you should be fine. Again, it's about Zapdos. Complaining about the fact that Zapdos is so strong is just silly. You know, it is the point of the game. If you don't think it is, then you're probably wrong, in my opinion. It's just about holding off until you can get to that Zapdos bit. Alright, we found our third and final match of the day. It looks like it might be another bot match. Okay, so we've been really enjoying Pikachu as well, I think. Let's put a Muscle Band. Do we want Focus or Score Shield? I think Score Shield, due to the fact that we're only in the low ranks. It's probably better. So again, nobody's called lane. We assume that the Zeraora will go jungle, but we can't guarantee it, which is frustrating. Again, just please always make sure you select lane. Otherwise, you'll put your whole team behind. Not one of them called lane. Good. Good. Okay, so if this isn't a bot match, I'll show you the shambles that will happen at the start here. This start bit, unless we get really lucky, there'll probably be someone start going the wrong way, or okay, let's just double check. Okay, it is a bot match. So, alright, the Charmander did start going the wrong way. The Zeraora has gone jungle. We want to get through these Aipom as fast as possible. Alright, let's get this last one here. Go straight to mid. If the enemy haven't gotten here yet, you probably want to try and push their Aipom. It is risky though, because you could just stuff everything up. So if you die, you're not getting XP. It's like my biggest thing. The more you die, the less XP you have. Okay, this Eevee's gonna try and hunt me down. Lucky we got the Slowbro there for assist. We've got a couple seconds. The first lot of bees always spawn at 850. Want to always make sure you're there for it. Let's go Electro Ball. Alright, so luckily these bots haven't pushed the bees at all. We're going to try and get that Aipom as well on their side. Just because it means we've taken more of their XP away. One last hit. Let's score. Charmander scores 2. Nice. And Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt's good for a lot of stun. I personally think CC is one of the strongest things in the game. CC and movement. As if you can get around and get away from enemies as well as get to them, you're probably just going to beat them one-on-one. It gives you the versatility to be able to get away if you need to, but also be able to chase someone down. Alright, I'm just going to go through this center bit. Take the crabs. Alright, so this isn't great. Lucky we had that speed berry there. We are going to get attacked by this Zeraora. So what we're going to do is push straight back to goal. Nope, the Zeraora didn't come up. Because the Zera bailed on us, we're just going to keep farming. Okay, so there's the Zeraora there. We know it's there. We definitely can't take the Zera and the Greedent. Greedent is bailing, which means we could probably take this Zera. We do have our ult. Pikachu's ult charges very quickly. So I think maybe here we could probably afford... We don't need it. We're going to take this goal. Because then it means that if Rotom crashes, it's going to crash on the next base. We can take the Sylveon as well. We're 3 levels higher than it. We don't really have to worry. We're fine here. We could probably take this Blissey too. Let's do that. Pop the ult just to hopefully get the Rotom as well. Make sure that nobody else can get it. Again, we're 3 levels higher than this Greedent. We can take it. We're not going to try and bail on this one. Maybe we will now. That Zeraora looked like it was level 9, I think. But with Slowbro's assist, we got there. It looks like with the amount we just took out, yeah, Rotom crashes. Let's go score on this one. 40 points. That's nice. Still 3 levels higher than the Greedent. I think we should take it. Okay, there's a second party. We want to get out of there. Try and put a damper on their chase. Alright, so it looks like there's 4 coming up to us now. We can get the Greedent. Let's get the Greedent. We stole the bee as well. We do have our ult again. I'm just considering whether the ult's worth popping now. We could potentially get another 2 kills here. The Sylveon and... Oh, Eldegoss is here. I mean, see again, we just don't really need... we don't really need the ult until another party comes in. Let's push this bottom goal. Oh, Zeraora got the Dreadnought, which is good. Alright, so we're level 13. We got more than 3.5 minutes left. That top looks like it's about to get punished, potentially. So we want to try and push up. Not worry about the Eldegoss. We just want to protect that goal. So they are going to go for the Rotom. I'm considering now, even though it's very close to Zapdos, I'm considering trying to ult steal the Rotom as well as maybe pick up a kill. Alright, so they've bailed. I'm not sure why, but bots will be bots, bro. Alright, let's just take the Rotom. And then we will go back to the goal. Take the citrus berries that aren't there. That's good. Oh, I stuffed up there. Okay, so we got a 2-on-1 here. If we start getting close to half health, we'll probably pop it. Nah, we don't need it. Oof, maybe. No, we're fine still. We're fine. Alright, so again, we've got like 20 seconds, or just over 20 seconds till Zapdos. Make sure we're as high a level as possible. prep for the fight. Okay, these two here, I think we can take them. I mean, level 13, I feel like it spikes quite well. We need to make center now. Oh, that's their aura. Does it even have... Oh, it just got killed too. Alright. If that Greedent keeps pushing us, we might have to ult. Okay, so it left. Let's get the Zera. Okay, it ulted, so we definitely need to ult now. We can't really afford to die now because of the fact that we haven't been dying. It means we'll be out for a long time. Take the Sylveon. Alright, so instead of continuing to fight here, that Zapdos is going to kill us. Let's push back to base. 0 health. Oh, he still didn't get full somehow. Alright, now we'll just, as soon as we're healed, pop straight back in. Alright, we're going to just try and take this Zap, I think. Okay, so we can see that all the enemy is coming through the mid there. We're definitely going to die here if we don't leave. That Zera Aura is probably going to die. Unless we save its life. Just get rid of this. Oh, this Eldegoss is actually going to beat us. Okay, so we held off Zapdos long enough that they weren't able to get it. But we were so far ahead, we didn't need it. And that's basically a wrap. So quick overview. 1. Please select your lane. 2. Take all of your lane APOMs. Take as many of the creeps as you can. Doesn't matter really who gets the last hit. As long as your team is getting the last hit, you'll both get XP. You then want to try and force that middle crab. Force the neutral middle creeps every time you can. Try and get the advantage there. Don't be overzealous. You don't need to get the kills. You don't need to score early. As long as you stop the enemy from scoring. That's all you need. Stop them from killing you. Because the longer you're dead, the more XP they get, the further behind you fall. If you're behind, trying to catch up is ridiculous. It can be done, but is it worth it when you can just avoid that from the start? Stop the enemy from scoring as much as you can. If you're clearly outnumbered on the goal, don't stay on the goal. Honestly, leave the goal because it's about XP. You need that XP to win the game. You spend 8 minutes just preparing for Zapdos. Zapdos is your priority. If you can hold the enemy off enough, try and keep it even, only take advantage of your enemy anytime they make a mistake, and then proceed to score only if you have a really good opportunity. Don't try and be lucky. Prep for Zapdos. After Zapdos, score as much as you can. As soon as you score, if there's no obvious like extra points around or enemies that are low health, go back, defend, stop the enemy from getting back in front of you after the Zapdos. You should be okay. I just showed you a couple games in a row. I did okay in them. They were all ranked games, even though they were low rank. That's where you're going to be starting most likely. Alright everyone, if you liked this video, please drop a like, subscribe, and follow me on my other socials. Thank you and have a good one.